Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to create a bar for each data point in the set. The last challenge added only one rectangle to the SVG element to represent a bar. So we only did a single bar, that's why we only had one black line there. Here you'll combine what you've learned so far about data and enter and SVG shapes to create and append a rectangle for each data point in the data set. So here we have this many data points in the data set, right? And so we want to create this many bars: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to have 9 bars when we're complete. A previous challenge showed the format of how to create and append a div for each item in the data set. And so here we've got we're selecting the body, we're basically working with divs, and we're applying our data set to it, and then with each one we're entering a point, and then with each one we're appending a div. So we're going to do 9 divs here. Here are a few differences working with RECT elements instead of divs. The recs must be appended to an SVG element, not directly to the body. Okay, so here we're appending to the body. Also, you need to tell D3 where to place each rect within the SVG area. The bar placement will be covered in the next challenge. So we want to use data, enter, and append. So they want us to... Our ATTRs are already set down here, and they're just going to have us enter in information in between. And so I'm going to just come out to here so that our chained functions are all in the same line. We want to use data. So so here we've got SVG select all. And so whereas here usually it uses D3 select body, we've got the select all in here because we're adding a rectangle into it. And so now we just want to add our data in here. And the data takes a parameter, and the parameter is our data set. And so they just call it data set like this. So we put the data set in here, and then we also want to say enter, because this basically says like create a new one if it's not there. And then we're just going to say append. Methods to create and append a rectangle for each of the data set. So you'll see, here instead of appending there, we don't need to do that, I think. No, I think that we might need to. So we should append a rect. And so now we have it here. And so this, run the tests. Okay, this passes. But here's one of the things that's weird about this one is we've got it appended, and we've appended 9 of them there. But if I inspect this element, you'll see that we actually have 9 bars here. They're just all directly on top of each other, right? So within our SVG element, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rectangles. But because they're all stacked on top of each other, we can't tell. And so that's what we're going to do in the next lesson. So even though it only looks like 1 and you know you want 9, just keep in mind that the 1, it's just stacked on top of them. You have 9 stacked on top of each other right here, right now. So cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you in the next lesson.